Hı? Görsel paylaşabilir miyim? Evet, işte ekrana paylaşıyorsun. Kaydı yönet. Şu anda kayıtlı olması lazım. Kaydı durdur, devam ediyor.
So everyone is ready to come
Okay,
to
everyone is
Portugal?
now. I'll give Fatih.
Are you coming? Naime. Good.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so happy. we change the plans. Yes.
We have a good program. They
Hi, my dear
they
friend.
gave you the draft, no?
What?
Maria Jose and Luisa gave you the draft of the program? No?
No.
Ah, okay. So it's a surprise then. No, but we have already a draft.
I
Yes.
was not supposed to come in Portugal.
No, but I'm glad you come.
Yes. I'm glad to.
Yes. And I think it will be good weather in September. Let's hope so. Yes.
Sofianos is coming.
Hi, Sofianos.
Hi, Sofianos.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Calimera.
Calispera, calispera.
Calispera.
Benden not olmaz ha. Benden de not olmaz. Sende niye? Görüntü yazsana.
Oh.
Hi, Diet.
Hello.
Yine
Hello.
Different way. We solve the problem. Hi, my dear friends. Today I will show you the Blender 3D and generally. We use Blender 3D for designing 3D objects. It is a little bit complex program, but we design simple objects. Therefore, we can do it, or you can do it easily, I guess. I start to share my screen. What about the Blender? Next. Did you download it?
Yes. I did.
Ben senin ekranda göremiyorum ama. Ekran paylaşımı yaptın mı sen? Pencere bir dakika.
Bir daha deneyelim. Yes.
Şu birisi geldi kabul et.
Okay. As you see at the beginning, in Blender, I can't control the screen, sorry. Yeah. As you see, we have a tube at the beginning, in the middle of the screen. Let's just tell me about the buttons and the links in the Blender 3D. At the left side of the screen, you see there are some buttons. Those are to move, to rotate, and to scale the objects. When we click on the move button and click the cube, you can move by pressing the left key of your mouse. As you see, you can easily move the object. And if you want to rotate an object, you can click on the rotate button and you rotate in the x-axis, y-axis, and in the z-axis. And of course, if you want to scale an object, you can scale it in different axes by pressing on the colors. Is there a problem with the move, rotation, and scale?
No.
No, okay. Then I can delete this object by right clicking and select delete. If we want to add a new object at the right top side, you can see the add option, and then select mesh and select whichever object do you want. I will add again a cube. We will design a simple table. How can we design? You can first select scale and scale at the z-axis, as you see, and you can enlarge in the y-axis and some in the x-axis. By the way, if you want to get closer, you can use your wheel of your mouse, as you see. Then, for a table, we need 4 legs. Is that right? Yeah. I will add again a cube. It is a little bit bigger for a leg. We can resize it in the x-axis and in the y-axis. Yes. As you see, there's a leg. We can move it by using move tool. But if we want to locate it in an exact way, we should use the axis button at the right upper side. Can you see X, Y, and Z axis? Yes.
Yes.
Let's click on the x-axis. We can write orthographic view at here. Let's move it. Yes. Then, as you see, it is not in the correct position. We can look at from the z-axis, but you can't see the leg here. Why? Because we have more than one view type in the Blender 3D. When you look at my pointer of the mouse, you can see there are 4 circles, which is one is shading mode, the second is layout, the third one is for seeing colors or images, the fourth one is for seeing the world around it. I select the first one, which is wire mode. Now I can see the object, but just as a lines. I click on the z-axis again. I move my leg to the right position that I want. Now it is appropriate, I think. Again, I click the z-axis, click on the leg. Then I can copy and paste it. Control C and Control V, but it doesn't work in here. Let's try another way. Shift D. I click on the Shift button on my keyboard and press D and enter. Now it is copied. I just move it to the
Birileri katılmak istiyorum. Bakalım mı? Durdun mu?
where can I look at it?
Şuraya.
Tablet. We are newcomers. Yes. As you see, let's click on the second circle. There are two legs in the same dimensions. I press on the Z axis again and the wire mode. Then, by pressing Shift, I select two of them and press Shift D, enter, and move to the other side. Yes. Now our table is ready, as you see. If you want to colorize the parts of the table, we use the right side material block. How can we do it? First, we select the top of the table. Then, at the bottom side, there's a red circle. When you over it, material properties. Click on the material properties. Click new button. Yes. You see base color line. Click on the white rectangle and let's look at it a little bit orange. Yes. It is orange, but you can't see. Why? Because in the layout, we are in the layout mode, view. Then look at the colorized, the third circle. Select the third circle, and you can see the colors. Let's choose one of the legs. Again, click on the material properties, new button, and select your color. It can be gray, I think. What happened? Does not colorize my legs. Yeah. Okay. There's a problem with the first leg, I think. I can delete it. What is happening? Yes. Then from y-axis, I can copy it by Shift D, enter, and move it. Yes. Our table is ready. It's the simple way to construct a table. Is there a problem?
No, we saw it. It looks great, the table.
We can do a mangal for you.
Is the dinner ready?
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Now I'm preparing a short time later.
Yes, we smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make a chair. In this mode, in this time, I will show you a different way to create a chair. Again, I add a cube. I move it. And resize from the z-axis. Yes. Okay. By clicking the hand sign, you can move around the object. Can you see the hand sign at the right side? Yes. We can design an object in two ways in Blender 3D. We design the table in the object mode. At the right top side, you can see there are modes. which is writing object mode. When you click it, you see there are other modes to create an object. Now we create our chair by using edit mode. I click the edit mode. It is just about the chair. We can't do anything to the table. In the edit mode, we can edit an object in 3 ways, which are the points from the corners, by using lines. How we can do it? In the edit mode, you can see there are 3 buttons at the right upper side. The point mode, point editing, line editing, and the surface editing. In this time, we use surface editing to create a chair. I will look from the bottom side, as you see, and I select the bottom surface of the cube. It is not anymore, but I select, as you see, when I click the outer side, it is not selected, but when I click on the bottom side of the cube, the lower side of the cube is selected. Then I right click the surface. When I right click, you see subdivide option. Let me show a little bit more closer. Right click, subdivide. As you see, it divided into 4 parts, the lower surface. Then again, I click subdivide. It divided it into 16 surfaces. Then I click subdivide again. It divides the surface into 64 parts. Then I click the outer side and press Shift key on the keyboard. I select the corner surfaces. Yes, a newcomer. Let's look at it. Mercedes.
Yes.
Yes. In the edit mode, as you see, there are far more buttons than object mode. Again, we have at the left side, move, rotate, and scale buttons. But below them, there are multiple buttons to, how can I say it, gerçekleştirmek.
Realize or realize.
Realize other options. One of them is extrude region. Can you see the extrude region?
Make it real.
Yes.
Yes. I click on the extrude region and press on the plus sign. As you see, I have 4 legs. We can do it at the top side again. Click on the upper surface, right click, subdivide. It divided it into 4 parts. Again, right click, subdivide, 16 parts, subdivide. It is 64 parts. I select the corner sides by pressing on the Shift key. Then I click on the plus sign. Yes. I select the back 2 surfaces and move them a little bit more. Now, it is a little bit king's chair. We have another tool to make it a king chair, which is loop cut, extrude region, and loop cut. By clicking on the loop cut, you can divide the objects in different parts. I click the left and right sides. Then I select again the extrude button. Sorry, it is why it is doing, because it is we are in the line mode. We again select, we have to select the surface mode. I click the surfaces by using Shift key and then move it to the back side. As you see, it's it's like a chair. It's a very simple chair.
But King can fall down easily because there are no
Because
backwards.
yeah, there's no backward. Okay, then we click on the loop cut again. Sorry, I will move the chair a little bit. We select the loop cut and divide the backward side into 4 or 5 parts. I clicked, and I clicked. Now look at the other side. I divided, and I divided. Now we select again the surface mode. Again, choose the extrude region. Press Shift key and move the surfaces. Now, is it ready?
Yes,
Nice.
but not a too much wealthy country.
Yeah. It's
Just wooden.
it's a minimalist design.
Yes.
Okay. And now we can turn back to the object mode. In the object mode, as you see, let's a little bit move the chair. Object mode. As you see, it is a little bit more minimalistic. If you want to make some changes on the object, we have modifiers in the Blender 3D. How we can use it? Modifiers panel can be opened by using the blue anahtar neydi?
Key.
Not the key. It is the tool. Blue tool.
Nasıl? Anahtar derken?
Anahtar. Açma anahtarı gibi. Screw değil. Şu ya. Şurası ya. Ne diyebilirsem.
Hatırlamıyorum.
You
I
can
don't know.
click on the blue
Just click
button.
on this one.
Click on the blue button on the right side. We can select add modifier, and we can select after we can selecting the add modifier button. There are so many modifiers that you can apply on the object. We can choose bevel. When we select bevel, as you see, we can increase the dimensions. There is a problem with the Blender, I guess. Anyway, we can add subdivision surface as a modifier. Yes, it is now a king's.
You can modify them.
We can. Oh, simple. It's a very futuristic chair,
Yes.
isn't it? The simple. Got more clock. There's a problem with the Blender, I guess. Let's choose the bevel again. The edges offset, yes. The amount is. Yes, there's a problem with the Blender. When we,
It's online.
yeah, we have a problem with the Blender because it is we don't pay any money for it. Sometimes Blender can cause such problems. But if you want, you can use bevel modifier to
Change the
change the shape,
modify the shape.
modify the shape. Is there a problem?
So if we want to create something like that, I mean, for the escape rooms, do we have to think everything in 3-dimensional?
No. Why I am using Blender
Mhm.
for escape rooms design? Let me show you. I will delete the chair and focus on the table. Yes, let's see it as colorized. Why is I trying to teach the Blender 3D? We need pictures from some aspects. I mean, we can see the table from different views. And when you select a background in the generally, the view is very important because you cannot, I mean, uh, um, import a
Mhm.
table
Mhm.
to the screen in this way. It should be in this like way.
Yes.
Yes. How can we do it? How can we import an object as a PNG file?
So
Like,
you created, I mean, you created a table,
yes,
and now you want to use it, this table,
and
in the Genial or in
yes,
another
another program.
platform.
Uh-huh.
So
We can render it as a picture.
Mhm.
How can we do it? As you see, there's a camera in the screen. Let's look at the z-axis. Move it. There's a problem with the moving. Move it to the center. Let's rotate it. And get closer. As you see at the right side, there's a camera sign. When you click it, you can see your objects. If you want to see the table in the camera view, we have two scans, which is one is moving the camera, but I can't move. There's really problems with the moving. Let's look at it from the y-axis.
Is the camera is capturing the screen of it?
Yeah, the camera is capturing the screen. Let's look at a little bit lower. A little bit more. That's good. It is nice. We are trying to render this table as a picture. There is one thing more. Now, if we try to render in this way, the background will be black. We should turn the color in white. How can we do it? As you see at the right side, there is a word sign. And the word sign, you see the color line. Click on the color and make it white. Then we can render and save our picture in our computer. At the right top side, we have a menu, render image. Can you see the image? Yes, it's ready now. We can save it to our computer. Press on the image menu and save as. Select desktop, for example, or documents, wherever you want.
Desktop.
And desktop, give a name, table of the day. And save as image. Let's our friends see us in just Blender view, or
We see just Blender.
yes. Okay.
Paylaşım mı?
Naime, thank you.
Hmm.
Yes, look at the sharing options. Where?
Share the screen. You should share the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah, yeah.
İzle de onu bir.
I using the Google Meet for the first time. I said Hidayat that we can use Zoom, but he said me that in the Zoom we can't record our videos. Naime.
Yes, there is an option to record, but it's limited in 40 minutes.
Yes.
Free version.
Hı hı. Başka bir pencereyi göster. Ha, evet.
Burada ne?
Pencere diyelim. Masaüstü var mı? Desktop.
Şu mu?
Yok.
Masaüstü.
Blender.
Pencere.
Tüm ekranı göster desene.
Nerede tüm ekran?
Tüm ekran. Tüm ekran. Okay. Then
Ne oldu?
Yes.
can you see the desktop of Hidayat?
Yeah, desktop. We see the desktop of Hidayat.
Yes. There is the file table of the day,
Yes.
and when I right click, you can see the desktop.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want, when you came to Turkey, or our friends will came to Turkey,
Portugal.
Portugal.
There. Yeah.
We can learn Blender 3D in more details. It's a very enjoyable program, I guess, as a computer teacher.
Are you coming?
Yes, most probably.
Most probably. I
We are
have.
negotiating.
Okay, so we will include in program a workshop of Blender.
Yeah.
It's easier to do it
Yeah.
Objects. Huh?
not online.
There are some problems with the copyright
Uh-huh.
issues. Yani if you design your own objects, there is no problem with the copyright. But if we choose a picture from the web, there can be copyright problem.
Yes.
Therefore, I said Hidayat,
Mhm.
we can teach Blender 3D to
Mhm.
our friends to design their escape rooms.
Yeah, of course, it's too hard maybe just to see just one clicking and to learn everything, but to have a main idea. And maybe you can watch this video from the our project's YouTube page,
Mhm.
and maybe you can learn about it a little bit more. Just to introduce you with this Blender program, because our students use it a lot as well. As Fatih says, it is enjoyable, and they are creating many things. I saw because at school, and yes, maybe it the first time it can be hard maybe to create, and which part I will click. It can be different, but as I see, there are main places, and you will just work on these main things, right? Fatih?
Yes. In the school, in 1 year, our students animate a waterfall, design a plane, or do simple animations for 10 seconds or 20 seconds.
So I think for the escape rooms, maybe you know your subjects. At least meanwhile, you can create just one little object until the Portugal, let's say, staff training and the
Yeah.
meeting. For example, for renewable energy, we can create just let's say an item related to renewable energy, and the microplastics you can create a bottle or something else. And everybody knows their subject, and just try to create one. And is there any places to download ready-made things for the Blender?
Yes.
Yes.
There are so many free objects that you can download for the Blender 3D. And as you see on the screen, I have used PNG files for designing a escape room.
It's genial, right?
Yes, it's generally.
Mhm.
I will start to generally, but before it, I want to show you how can download your 3D objects in a free way. There's a site which name is Polyhaven. When you enter the Polyhaven, there are assessed button on the top. As you see, you can download HDRIs, which is environments, textures, and models. When you click models, got it. You can see, you can find a lot of things, the rocks, the objects. Let's make a search table. As you see, you can find very futuristic tables from the site, which is not like king's chair or something like that. You can see a lot of chairs you can download and freely use in the Blender. Let's download one of them, the classical console. When we click it at the right top side, you can see download options. Now, if you click on the download, it will be its resolution will be in the 4K. You can change it 1K, 2K, or 4K. When I click download, in the right side, the internet is a little bit slow. Now the chair is downloaded. I click the folder, and it's in the RAR or zip file mode. I should extract it. I click the right button and select extract. In Turkish tümünü ayıkla. Yes, ayıkla. It is ready. I again open the Blender. File, new, general. Don't save. We have an empty Blender file. In the file menu, you can import an object from the computer. We click on the import and STL file. Or no, it just we can open it. Yes, file, open, downloads, classical console, Blend. Yes. It's very nice,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
It is in the Baroque style, not in minimalist style. You can design that kind of object, but it takes, I guess, 4 or 5 hours to make it.
So they can download from this website.
Yes, and you can use Polyhaven for downloading 3D objects. It is free. There's no problem with the copyright rules. Okay. So we start generally?
Yes.
Yes, just a brief info about it. Of course, you will have in a general idea, and you will create something in Portugal. But in 5 days, it's impossible to create something. So you have to have some knowledge before coming. Just a brief introduction, and until then, maybe you can just prepare your objects while you are coming, and then you just combine and bring together them into your platform in the Portugal, I think.
Yes. Now let's start with the generally. I learned it today.
But Maria knows. Maria knows very well, I think, right?
Maria?
Maria is here.
Maria, where are you? Maria.
Maria almost.
My queen.
Maria
A
is
little bit.
a little bit.
bit, no.
Okay, Maria is here. Yes.
If a queen says a little bit,
Yes.
it means so
Yes.
many things.
I told you in Macedonia.
Yes. The lady is famous for the nice laughs. Yes, you told me in Macedonia, I know. And so generally, I think it's maybe the easiest way. Of course, something it's better to learn something. Blender, we can just start a base form in the Blender, and also we can use also create something in the Genially as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
Let's how we can start to use Genially.
Bir şey yazmış bir saniye. Just a minute.
Sofianos.
Sofianos
Please access to meeting the
Augie Halki is right here, right? The Greek friend. Are you here,
Yes.
right?
No,
Ah,
he's coming out. Say hello and coming out.
So is she in the meeting? Or
No,
he?
not yet, not yet. In the beginning,
Another
minutes before.
Oh,
say
but
hello.
I shared the link in the.
Yes, yes.
Do you want me sent to email or something else?
No, it's okay, but she's coming in the meeting a few days, a few minutes before, and now it's out. Maybe see the video of the presentation. It's okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, go on, Fatih.
Yes.
Hidayat,
Yes.
sorry for interrupting, but
No.
can you explain the task that we should do in Portugal?
Yes, in Portugal, actually, we will just talk about how we can create an escape room. And you know, the escape rooms will be created for each country, and each country knows their escape rooms title or topic. In Macedonia, I told, and also I shared. If you want, I can share again. And you will just.
I wasn't in the meeting when you were in North Macedonia. I wasn't in the meeting. And
Okay.
Arvid told me about escape rooms. I don't know what are escape rooms. Are we going to design them in computer?
Yes.
And-
Actually, escape rooms is just a room that you just answer some of the questions about the topic, or you just solve puzzles or something, yes. And then you have a right to enter the next room or the next page. At the end of the, let's say, the rooms, you just collect, let's say, maybe a password, maybe some numbers just to open a door or something else. And at the end, you finish it. It's just like a computer game. And
what app application we should use for creating these escape rooms?
yes, we will use Blender and also Genially.
Okay.
So
I understood.
actually,
Yes,
I told
thank you.
about it in Macedonia, so I didn't told about it. Sorry if you couldn't figure out. And if anybody is a little bit confused about it, so why we are talking about Blender, we will just create some objects for the escape groups, and you know, everybody will create some of objects, and we'll use these objects in the maybe Genially or something else. I think we are planning to use the Genial because it's the easiest and the simple way. But it's better to know how to create the objects as well, because you cannot find, let's say, maybe the right template or the template that fits your subject. So you have to create your, let's say, background or the objects on a free template maybe. So you need to know this.
Or maybe we can download from, like we downloaded now the object.
Yes, of course. As Fatih has shown, you can just download from the ready ones as well. But
Yes.
it's better to use the Blender as well, but not professionally, but in the base form. It's better to use, it's better to know it. Maybe especially the people are interested in the computer. Also, in the Erasmus project, it's aimed at let's say, to strengthen the use of the digital skills of the teachers and also students. So it's better to use it, and everybody can use it and can learn it. Let's say,
Yes.
can use it if
let's say a very easy template. But so what can the Erasmus contribute to us? I mean, we will exchange our let's say knowledges with each of us. So that's
Yes,
why we are talking about it.
Yes, thank you. I will definitely use it for creating 3D objects and use the objects in 3D home, Sweet Home. It's an
So,
application for
maybe you
designing.
You can just create a home. Why not?
I am using that app and I can download the objects from here.
Okay. So,
Okay, thank you for the explanation.
welcome.
Yes. Now we can start the generally. We can type generally to the browser search line. As you see, the first link is Genialist link. When I clicked, yes. If you want to enter the site, if once your Google accounts, but as I yeniden girmek ne demek ya?
Hı?
Beynim tıkandı.
Re-enter.
I should re-enter my account, but I want to show you my escape room design in an hour today. How can
So
we?
it's just like a PowerPoint template,
Yes.
as I know. I think everybody can do it easily. There are templates.
It is just like it's not a template. I do it.
You do it, right?
Yeah, yes, everything is my design.
Mhm.
As you see, there's a room background. There's a table. There's some books and clock, paint, a door, and a lamp, and the key.
Mhm.
When we try to preview it, as you see, when I go over the key, it makes some explanations. In order to open the door, you can click on the objects in the room and get the facts about the greenhouse gases. The room will be about the greenhouse gases.
Mhm.
Then you should solve the questions. Before don't knowing the ideas or the knowledge in the room, you can't solve the
If you can't
question.
answer,
Yes,
right?
you can't answer.
Mhm.
And if you can't answer, you can't move to the other room.
Mhm.
Therefore, you should know the knowledge in the objects. For example, when I press the clock,
It's just like an interactive quiz about your.
yes, it gives information about the carbon dioxide emission, and there's a video you play. And when I click on the painting, it gives information about the effects of the greenhouse gases.
Mhm.
For instance, carbon dioxide has 1x effect in the atmosphere, but the nitrous, in Turkish it is azot oxide, but in English I guess it is nitrous oxide. It has 265 X effect in the atmosphere, like that. When you click on the books, it gives about the main greenhouse gases. And when you look at, click on the lamp, you can the sectors that causes greenhouse gases. I mean the energy supply or the energy sector is responsible for 34% of the greenhouse gases, or the industry has 24% effect on the greenhouse gases, in like that. And when you click on the door, are you ready for the test? Yes. Same. Let's start a quiz. Let's press on the start button. There are some questions. What is the most dangerous greenhouse gas in terms of its effect on the atmosphere? Which is sulfur tetra oxide.
No.
I don't know. Also, Sam, yes, it's true. And new question comes. Which sector causes more greenhouse gas from more than other sectors? When I click construction,
It doesn't accept.
no, it doesn't accept. You can,
Industry.
you should select other
Mhm.
choices.
Mhm.
And the new question, what is the main theme for the picture? Water supply or greenhouse effect? We click the greenhouse effect. Then we can move another escape room. I just selected the microplastics
Mhm.
idea, that picture, but I didn't design the room.
So you completed the first mission, right?
Yes,
And you are entering the second mission. So in a way, you will just create your parts like that, and we will combine them, maybe one after the other,
yeah.
just one escape room, or maybe separate ones. We will decide. And but the Fatih, I'm
Yes.
just like the interviewers on the TV today. I felt like a speaker in the TV program. I'm just asking questions to you.
Yes.
And now you showed us, but how do they create them?
Yes.
So the
Yes.
main important thing is that yes, it's an
That is
escape room.
There is the problem arises. Now we can click on the generally panel at the left side. Yes. This page is the main page of the generally. We can use lots of things from here. There are, when you click escape rooms and search, look at the
But,
templates.
you couldn't click on the templates. I think that's why
Yes.
you couldn't find.
Where is, yes. Go to the space. Now, here we are the main page of the main page of the generally. You can
Just
click on the
templates,
just
right?
click on the templates,
And
from here you can choose lots of templates. I mean, games and challenges, live sessions, quizzes or surveys, presentations, courses, infographics, or more. When you type escape rooms and press enter, there are, if I am not wrong, 49 template.
free. They are free.
Yes, they are free. No, they are not free. If
Some
you,
of them are free.
yes, if you have a star sign on the left bottom side of the template, it means that it's premium, but you can use the other ones. But I prefer to start with a blank page.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe the ready ones you can just have no idea, but they can just kill your creativity, I think.
And there are some problems with the objects in the template.
Now you cannot change them?
You can change it, but it cannot fit your idea.
Yes.
Therefore, starting with a new blank page can be more attractive than using a pre-prepared template. Now, when we look at the page, at the right side, you can a blank page sign at the right top side. We can click on it. Uh-huh. Now we have a very white page, very clear. Now, I think most of you are using WhatsApp now. I
Yes.
will I
Yes.
I will share some pictures from WhatsApp group to use in the generally. Where is the WhatsApp page?
Şuradan yollayabilirsin benim hesabıma.
Şu açık şurada.
Benimki bu. Açabilirsin.
Nerede? Hangi gruba gönderiyoruz? Şu mu?
Ha,
Erasmus.
evet.
Yes.
Bak,
Tamam.
fotoğraflar. Yok, pardon. Ha, evet, masaüstü Erasmus var. Onun içinde. Evet.
I have sent you 17 pictures to design our escape room. Let's turn back to the editor. Editor. Yes. Now, at the beginning, you see at the black column, you can add texts or resources or interactive elements, interactive questions, widgets, different image, audios, videos, like things, styles, backgrounds, and pages. First of all, I want to add a background for our escape room. I select background. You can see there's an upload image button. I click on it. You can upload your image by using AI agents from your device or from a URL link. I select from device. At the desktop, there's an Erasmus folder, and there is an empty room picture. It's loading. Yes. Now it is our background. Then we can insert images of the room, which are in the, again, Erasmus folder. Let's choose lamp, table, key, what else? Books, clock, and painting. Yes.
All of them in it
All of them
together.
are in the stage. We can move and resize the objects, the lamp, the painting, the key. It is so big.
Actually, the main thing, the escape room, the idea is the escape room. But when I looked at the samples on the internet, in some of them, you don't have to open the door. You just answer the questions, and
Yes.
it's just an interactive quiz, and you just go to next stage. But it's the starting point that just the escape room. Yeah, you are just escaping from a room, finding the right solution. It's, I think, more motivating in this way. Otherwise, it's
I
just
think
like a PowerPoint.
there should be some clues about the topic. And if you want to teach our students about the natural disasters or the for your projects, the green. Well, what is the topic? What was the topic of your project?
Climate change.
Climate change. Yes.
So I think you are very tired today.
Yes. It is very exhausted day for us. Yes, I have located my objects in the room.
So by the way, they can use their objects, for example, the table from the Blender, right? In the
Yes,
screen.
yes, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Therefore, I try to teach Blender 3D.
So, but they let's say create something like that in the Blender,
Yes.
all of them together and just the clues and just click on the next one? No, just the
No,
pictures,
no,
right?
just the pictures.
Just pictures.
Blender for designing just objects or
Okay.
animation.
I'm just asking the questions in your mind, my friends.
Yes. Yes, I located my objects. One thing is missing, which is the door.
Door.
Yes,
Yes.
it is the door. When someone clicks on the door, he or she should answer the questions. Let's start with the objects. For example, if someone clicks on the books, he or she have to learn about the emissions percentage of the sectors. I mean the industry sector or the energy sector or the construction sector. To do this, I click on the books, and as you see, there's a finger sign on the left side, add interactivity. When I click on the add interactivity, there are options for us. If you want to open a window, we can choose open window. Or we want to show tooltip, you should show tooltip tips. Yes. You can play audio, or you can go to a web link or go to page, something like in the list. I want to open a window. When I click open a window, there are şu neydi ya? Önceden hazırlanmış. Prepared.
Prepared.
Prepared
Already prepared.
already prepared templates.
Mhm.
Let's choose which one. Let's choose this one, and click on the use template. As you see, there are signs on the template. You can change the text or type different things, or you can change the picture, or you can add links for this template. Let's start with the picture. How can we change a picture or replace another picture? I click on the picture sign, and as you see, there is a edit image or a pen sign on the top. I click. Oh, sorry. It's not the edit image. It will be replace button. When I click replace button, again it asks us for a new picture. I choose device, click on the drop image button, and what can be? It can be the sectors picture. Yes, and click on replace. Now we have a problem. What is the problem? The problem is you can see just the center of the picture, and you should enlarge it. As I don't want to give text info in here, I can delete the text, and I can move the picture. How can we enlarge it? Now we can edit image button. When you move the cropping nodes, you can enlarge your image and click on the tick sign. Now our knowledge is ready. Now I can turn back to the main room picture, exit the window button, click on the, and I want to give an animation these books. When someone go over the books, it can be shrink or move something. If I want to add an animation to the books, as you see, there's an add animation button. I click on the add animation button. There are three types of animation: entrance animations, continuous animations, and exit animations. You can click on entrance. Interactivity, how the animation can be interactive by hovering mouse or the clicking the object. I select hovering mouse, and there are some. Can you see the
Yeah,
animations?
they can.
Yes. I select heartbeat. It's like a heart. When I want to see the preview, I press at the right bottom side the I sign. As you see, there is nothing when I go over the objects, but when I go over the books, it's like a heartbeat
Heartbeat,
animation.
uh-huh.
Yes, and when I click, it gives info about the sector's gas animation percentage. Now we can add a video. For example, I should turn back to the edit mode by clicking on the pen tool. I click on the painting, add interactivity button. Again, I will use an open window to add a video. You can use this template. As you see, there is a video panel and there is an information typing line. Use this panel and use template. Yes. Let's type something. Carbon dioxide is the most
Important danger or something else.
important greenhouse gas in the atmosphere. Yes, I type something like that. Carbon dioxide is the most important greenhouse. There's lots of typing mistakes.
No.
Gas in this, yes. And I wanna tell my students, or I want them to watch a video about carbon dioxide. Let's search
Something on
in
the
the YouTube. Let's type carbon dioxide and NASA. Yes.
that's your
Yes. That's our video. Dioxide. We can copy the address by clicking on the address bar. I selected the address and right click, copy, turn back to generally or editor. Click on the video area. As you see, there's a pen tool, edit video options. Then you can paste your link to the address bar and click on the next button. Yes. Now our video is ready. Let's turn back to the main stage. Look at the preview. We don't give any animation to the painting. Let's add animation, entrance, hover mouse. What can it be? Filter, flicker.
to show the students that there is something in this
Yes.
place, just
Oh,
to attract their attention, I think.
yes, it can be pulse. Let again turn back to the preview mode. When I go over the painting, as you see, there's an animation on the picture. When I click on it, my text and my video is ready for training. Yes. Is there a problem up to now?
No.
No. For instance, someone wants to eager to know what is the aim of the key in here or the door in here. When I want to give a clue about some object, an object, or again, we can add interactivity. Instead of opening window, we can show tooltips for an object. It's the same. Again, there is nothing changing.
You should solve or look person.
In this room, you can just move to other room by solving, by learning facts about greenhouse gases and
Solving.
solving the quiz. Save. And we can give animation again the key. Add animation. So rotate. Bounce. Turn on. Focus. Nothing is good.
You're just clicking on all the, let's say, the keys just to pass the game.
Rotate. Yes.
Rotate.
It can be rotate. Yes. When I move to the preview mode, as you see, when someone go over the key, there's an explanation for the user. In this room, you can just move to the other room by learning facts about the greenhouse gases and solving the quiz.
Maybe you can just add that each picture or each object has something to do with it, or you just have to solve each quiz of each object in this room, maybe. Otherwise, they may not know that. Maybe they can skip the clock or something else.
Yes.
So you should.
There should be
tell
a
them.
limitation for the users to move to other room.
Mhm.
Yes. The user should go over the objects and learn about the facts of the topic and should solve the quizzes to move to other room.
So how can you ensure that? For example, just so they just click the book, okay,
Yes.
and watch the video, and so maybe after just watching the video, if they want to open the door, how can you let's say
Yes.
prevent them to opening it? I mean, how can you do it?
We add the quizzes to the door.
Hmm.
And if we select the connection with the pages as you can't move to the next page without solving the quiz, then he or she can't move the other.
Can we add limitations at this in the generally, or
We do.
we
will do.
You will do.
Yeah. As you see, my friends, you can add different texts or videos or audios to the objects, and then we can move to how can we add quizzes to the general. Yes. Now we can go pages button at the left bottom side. As you see, there is just one page. When I click add page, we can use general templates for quizzes. I click the general templates and you can see there is quizzes and surveys. There are quizzes types. or you can create your own quiz, but I will use already prepared quiz for the time being. Simple corporate quiz. I click on it. You can select all the types or select whichever you want. For instance, I select the first one, the second one, the fourth one, that's the 12th one. I just say add,
Background of
keep
page.
background diyelim. Yes, keep background. As you see, there are 5 more pages for our escape room. I turn back to the first page.
Mhm.
I click on the door and I add an interactivity. I choose open window. Again, we can just how can we do it? We can add an window. See more templates.
Go to page.
We can use this template. Use template. Consecutor. Is this Spanish or Portuguese or Italian?
I think it's the
Latin?
lesson. Lorem ipsum.
Quiz. We can delete this text and yes.
It's just for the beginning of the quiz, right?
Yes. It's
Just
just
the
for
beginning window.
yes. We can make a connection between the door and the quiz.
Mhm.
Yes. When I click on it's a button or not, I'm not sure. Interactivity. Go to page. Yes. Let's show me again. Are you sure to solve quiz? Yes. We have a yes button. When we click on it, again, add interactivity. And from the navigation part, select the go to page and select the second page of our generally escape room and save. Yes. Let's look at the preview. Let's close it. Again, when I look at the press on the painting, we can see our pages, the books. Yes, it is working. And when I want to click the door, it asks me, are you sure to solve the quiz? Yes.
Mhm.
I click on the yes button and the quiz starts.
Now, you will just ask questions about your subject.
Evet, yes.
And after, if they answer correctly,
Yes.
they will finish.
It started. It is not in the correct way. We can change the questions and the answers.
It's just like a questionnaire.
Yeah, it is just like a questionnaire.
Mhm.
When I click the question, again you see edit sign, which is a pen. I click on edit sign. You can change the question here, which is the most. How can we ask? Most. Which sector? Has
Just like a sample question. It doesn't
effect on
Most.
climate change. It's just a question. Add answer. It is energy, construction. industry. You can add options as you want, as many. Car, I guess. Suppose. İnekler miydi? Yes, the energy sector is the right answer. Yes, it is now ready. Let's preview it again. Which sector has the energy sector? Sun. Yes.
So you don't have a next question. So yeah,
Okay.
it's just next template.
Yes, it is the next sector.
You will just let's say modify each of them.
Yes,
That's it.
yes, that's it. And you can add another page, add a blank page or blank page. Let's add a blank page and move it after the fourth page. It's a blank page. We can now again redesign our new escape room.
The
Which
next theme, maybe.
Yes,
The first one is the greenhouse. Actually, we have a renewable energy or microplastics or green food or something else. Maybe now we saw finished the green food part.
Yes.
Let's think about it.
Mhm.
Suppose, and the next one is the microplastics.
Yes.
Now, so maybe at the end it will be a 30 minutes, maybe escape room in totally all the maybe topics.
Yes. We have 5 or 6 countries in the project.
5.
5. Which means that we should prepare 5 different escape rooms, and we can gather it in just one template.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Should we use only Genially and Blender to make this, to create this?
No.
room?
But it is
It's
just
the most common used, I think, as for the escape room.
yeah.
Because I know other applications that I can use also.
Of course you can, but if we want to bring together, maybe we cannot bring in another application, but it doesn't matter. But maybe if you know Genially, yes, you can create them and you can teach us as well. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, maybe we can prepare and then when we go in Portugal make some changes.
Yes, why not? Because it's better to learn how many applications we can learn during this period. But as far as I see, that the most preferred one is the Genially.
Genially, yes.
And because as you saw that there are interactive elements and the ready buttons or something else, it's easy. Otherwise, to adding something from the beginning, maybe it's very hard.
Yes, this application looks very useful. Yes, maybe we can use this, but also we can use another one, or maybe we can combine something.
Okay, why not? What's the name of this application, Naima?
Kodu, I know some. One of them is Kodu. You
Kodu.
can make escape
Game
room.
Lab?
It's not only room. You can make by level, from one level to solve something and to go to another level. It's interesting.
Yeah, why not? Code Game Lab.
Or maybe we can combine some application from for example, from here to connect with another application. Maybe I can suggest something when we go.
Yes, why not? It's better.
Naime, is that the right site? Code Game Lab?
Kodu is a game. I will send you the link.
Yes. Oh, okay.
It's a kind of programming for beginners. Beginners, it's a kind of programming. Is something similar to this application.
Yes. Okay.
It can be interesting also.
I agree.
Yes, this is it. Yes. Fatih, I will send it to you.
Okay. Hidayat will send me the link when you send the link again.
Okay.
Naima will
Yes,
send
but
the link. for Kodu.
Maybe some of the other partners know some other applications that we can use also for creating the rooms.
If you know, why not?
But Hidayat, I need to know how much time shall I leave in the program to work on this, because Blender is too difficult.
Yeah, I know.
begin.
For a new
Yes.
user,
Is like Photoshop or Procreate, that you have to work a lot in it. But Geniali is much simpler. So
Yeah.
I think we can use Geniali. My students use Geniali, and they are
Yeah,
little,
of
so
course, it's
but they
practical.
use the templates. I do not do it from the beginning, but it doesn't seem very complicated. We can do it as teachers.
Yeah.
But I need to know how much time or how many days or parts of the day you want me to put in the program. So, because to learn Geniali for the first time, I think one morning or one afternoon is good. More is, I think more is a bit,
Boring?
yes. Not boring, but tiring, maybe. So if maybe we can schedule a Geniali workshop
Maybe.
in a morning, or if you want to do another application, maybe in another day. Otherwise, people will be very confused.
Yes, I know. I know. Maybe you just some of you already know. Some of us learn maybe meet for the first time, but we will just create rooms with the Genially in the Portugal. I mean, again, Fatih will explain it to you, or anybody else. If somebody else is better, they can as well. And you will just create your rooms in Portugal. I mean, you have to finish your rooms. I mean, to your two
Yes.
rooms in Portugal. They shouldn't be too much time, because otherwise
Yes.
students are bored. Maybe one room maybe is ideal for maybe 5 minutes at most, because otherwise it can be very boring. And from the most important, let's say, the parts of your topic, you can place it. And if we can just plan and learn another, let's say, the Kodu or something else, yes, we will try to separate. We will try to separate days.
Okay, so I will leave 2 mornings for 2 workshops, different workshops. Okay?
Okay, maybe, why not? In these days, we will finish our work in a way. Maybe 2 mornings in the workshop, maybe theory part, maybe afternoon
Yes.
is the let's say the practice part. Maybe everybody will create their room.
Yes, but I think that we do it at the time at the same time.
Yes,
It's
why not?
easier. It is easier to
Yeah,
explain and do it and practice and begin to build it.
yeah, no problem. Maybe this
Yes.
one day is Genially, one day is the other, or of course we can just use the Genially. It doesn't matter. We will
Yeah,
decide. It doesn't matter.
It's better.
We have them. It's better. Until that time, I want everybody, also for us as well, to think about that. What kind of things that we can put in an escape room, and it can, how can be an interesting room. I mean, you should think that it's just to be seen that it's just like a game, and
Yes.
because it's a gamification, and students should it should attract students attraction, actually. Just
Okay.
to showing just classical pictures may not be attractive, but maybe you can use attractive
maybe template or the objects or something else, you just try to focus or on and think about it, because maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days it's very
Yes, maybe each team from each country can bring the images already
Mhm.
prepared,
Yes.
and then begin to build the Geniali as long as the teacher or the specialist tells us how to do it.
Yes,
But
yes,
if we have the images, it's easier to do it.
of course. That's why.
Otherwise, we will spend a lot of time
That's
finding
why.
the images and so on.
Yes, Christina, thanks. And that's why we are just starting that we are holding this session. Otherwise,
Yes.
we can just, everybody is a teacher here and we can
Yes.
just practice there. But it can be very hard to understand and to practice. Now, all of us have a main idea, an outline in
Yes,
our
of course.
minds. And if you can use, if you think that you are skillful and you are better in the computer, for example, Naime, and Fatih as well, you can just create objects with the Blender. Also, the other people can just create
Yes.
some objects with the Blender, maybe at least one object, just to try it. And
Yes.
we will just use the Genially. But I mean, plan everything in your mind. That's why it's just to place your, I mean, preparing your escape rooms. I mean, the Portugal.
Yes.
And
Another thing that I need to know is if you pretend to do other workshops or other activities that I need to put in the program, you must send me in July.
Yes, I will. Actually, we will talk.
June,
We will
July.
have a teachers meeting, maybe, just in the
Yes, of
Macedonia.
course. Yes, that is
We
in
will
the
just talk
program.
about the
Yes.
next mobilities and etc. And also we
Yes.
will talk about maybe the progress of our the project
Yes,
regarding
of
the
course. Yeah, of
questionnaires.
course.
That's why. That's all.
Yes.
If I have, if something comes into my mind, I will write to you. I will
Yes.
write what's in my mind. I will ask all the partners as well, and then you will just finalize the program.
Okay. And about the workshops of digital competencies, do you want just to be to the partners, or shall I open it to the teachers of the school?
Actually, Fahri mi bütün öğretmenler de katılsın mı orada? Okul öğretmenleri. Sıkıntı olur mu? No problem for us actually. I mean, partners and also any volunteer teachers are welcome.
Yes, if someone wants to
Yeah,
go,
actually, the
I think
main
it would be a good thing to
Yes,
open the program to other teachers.
the main idea is that actually the Erasmus project's aim is that you learn something and you teach the others.
Yes, of
Not
course.
1 or 2 people is just making benefits or uses of it. Also,
Yes.
all of the school. So it doesn't matter for us. It's up
Okay.
to you. It's if you can arrange a meeting room or enough computers or something else. It doesn't matter for anybody else. I think everybody will be content to meet new friends and to be together. I
course.
think.
Yes, I will see how many computers we have, so we can open to registrations or something until a number that fills into a space like the library or something. Okay.
Naima, do you want to? Thank you.
Yes, yes, Hidayat. We are here with you and Fatih. We are 12, and there will be also other teachers in Portugal. And I wanted to know if Fatih is going to explain from the beginning this genially that has explained it tonight. For the others, I mean, for the other teachers that are not here tonight.
Yes, it must be from the beginning.
Because we don't know yet who is going to come from our school, another one.
So actually, I couldn't figure out. Do you want to explain from the beginning at the same time in the Portugal? I didn't.
No, I don't know if you are planning, because there are not all of the teachers that are coming in Portugal are not here tonight, are
Yeah,
not here in the meeting.
but they can watch on the YouTube channel if they want. Of course, I will upload this one. They can watch. And
The teachers that are coming with us need to be prepared with generally,
yes,
they
Genial.
have to know this application.
Yes, So you should, the people are attending this meeting will tell the others and teach the others. That's the idea. That's the gist point. And they will watch the YouTube and search on the internet, and they have an main idea. And in Portugal, they will
Yes.
create an escape room. That's
Only
it.
creating. In Portugal, we are only creating the escape rooms. Yes, I
escape
understand.
rooms, and also we will have just a teachers meeting just in the Macedonia to talk about the next mobilities and the progress of the project. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, welcome. So do you want to say, Fatih, anything?
Good night.
Okay, if anybody have a question, by the way. So
No.
thank
No.
you. I know this is the end of the year and we are tired.
Yes.
We are not collecting our minds, sorry, because sometimes we couldn't even remember the words, the right words for in English.
Yeah.
There
There's so many mistakes.
many mistakes. So
No, it was okay. Very well.
I think it's, by the way, it's enough for the base. For the next meeting, it's enough, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So everybody get the right main idea. And I mean, the next, if somebody could have problems, we will have a next meeting in the next Thursday. So I think it's enough. Actually, do you agree?
Yes. Next meeting is about what?
Yeah, actually, I mean, we will continue with the January, but I think everybody get the right idea, right?
Yes. Yes.
So let's skip the next Thursday's online meeting then. If
Yes.
you have any questions, please don't hesitate and write to me by email or
Okay.
something else, and we will just talk about it, or we will just explain it if you have any questions. Otherwise, to telling the same things again,
Yes. There's no point.
It
boring.
can be boring.
But please keep in your mind that your friends will be ready with everything. I mean, with the pictures and what they are in my mind in the Portugal, and they will create and finalize their escape room in Portugal.
Maybe we could put in a drive the
Everybody-
images.
yeah, maybe, why not? Everybody can bring it in a way. Otherwise, it can be complexing, maybe, because I cannot
But
reach
by subjects like microplastics, and we choose images and put it in a drive, and
yeah, you
the
can
other.
just use your drive. Maybe we can combine it later, because
Okay.
for example, I cannot open the project's drive, because if I try, it asks something in Spanish or something else, and Mercedes brings just signs in, and then I sign it, and sometimes it needs verification or something else. So not a common drive, but everybody can bring it. It's their own drive, I mean.
Okay.
Maybe we can the products we can bring put in the final drive.
Yes. Okay.
Project, drive. So thank you for attending. And if somebody has a questions, we can answer. And now we just started in the daytime in Portugal. Now it's in the evening in Portugal.
Yes. It's 10 o'clock.
Okay, now thank you. If you don't have any questions, you can leave. Thank you for everything. And
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you,
for the
Fatih.
explanation.
See you in Portugal.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you
all.
so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Have
Bye.
nice holidays and rest. Bye-bye.
Şunu mu? Ekranı göstermeyi değil de kaydı durdur.
Kayıt burada. Durduruyorum.
Nereye kaydediyor?
Google Drive'a. Haydi.